where the pussycat had gone and she's behind me. Okay, hi guys, hi girls, hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Let's do a collective reading. So I've gone through the star signs. We've got a cup of hot chocolate because I felt like having something comforting. Just made with milk. Are you coming up? Oh, like she copied me and tapped me with her paw. Okay. Right, let's have a look into these cards that I've got. We had 33% on the battery. I did put it in to charge for a little bit. But someone's working towards doing something. It's like sneaking away. Someone's working at sneaking away. Okay. They're trying to sneak away. Trying to get away. Okay. You just sit there. Your nose is extremely wet. Well, okay, well they showed the masculine on them pictures. We've got the feminine here who's just working on her life. Okay. So it's like, this is my life. It's mine to work on. It's mine to create. And it takes me to like the energy of, like, I've just done some gardening, but then I've just done like some housework. I've just cleaned up the kitchen. And whilst this feminine's busy working on her life, there's a masculine here, he's like packed his bags. Like I felt the energy, he's trying to like get away, sneak away, so that he can come to you. You're being blessed with you on our work breaks. You most certainly are being blessed. Cynthia. Good afternoon, darling, or good morning. Okay, so we can see what's going on. As you're working and focusing on your life, behind the scenes, or behind you, behind the scenes, I feel this is like a veil here. This masculine is, if it's a veil, then he could be working on like a proposal. The High Priestess. I was feeling the energy of like you needing a helping hand, although you're quite competent of managing everything, but it's like you shouldn't have to manage everything on your own. And I feel like he's getting like the message here, because the High Priestess is about tapping into your intuition. So even though you wouldn't complain, but you would appreciate some help. Okay. You'd appreciate a blessing, but you're quite content to work on your own life. You take responsibility for that. But it's like a portion's been taken out of this here, so. Okay. Help is on its way. I looked over to see if I had the Rumi deck with me, because it took me to that card, the all-encompassing hand. And in that reading, all I spoke about was the hand. And I picked up on it, and I made mention, we're talking about hands quite a lot. And it was the all-encompassing hand, a helping hand from the divine. You deserve one also. You deserve one too. Okay. You deserve one too, divine feminine. You also deserve one too. A blessing. Rather than you being the blessing, you deserve to receive the blessings. Bottom of the deck. The underlying energy is conflict. Always associated with the masculine's energy here. But I feel like they're all working together now. There's some kind of pattern that's forming. The pattern that I'm taken to is like the rubber band effect. So when one pulls away, the other one is kind of catapulted back. And I feel because you're focusing on your life, divine feminine, it's kind of pulled your energy away from the masculine here. And he's like, feels like he's being catapulted back to you. You're back. You're back. Notice the patterns. Okay. The runner and the chaser. But I felt the energy of here, when you stop chasing, rather than running away, you're just focusing on what is present in the moment. Okay, what is the present in the moment? What is the blessing? Let's have a look at the Sacred Destiny Oracle cards. It's like, what is my destiny? I felt the energy. I'm looking down at a carry bag that's got like 2 farmers on there with a tractor. And it was like, you are my destiny. And it's like you're here to both work the land together, which would come in with, you know, deserving a helping hand. You are my fire. I like that. That's nice, Cynthia. Is that what just came through? Purification. We'll look at the bottom of the deck as well. I've put this over the Eight of Pentacles with the feminine working. Working on her... Ooh, she's under there. Working on her craft. So she's working on her craft and he's working on like his sneakiness, because he was trying to sneak away. There's no need to sneak away to anywhere. You're free to go wherever you choose. Okay. Purification. Summer rain. Traditionally, rain symbolises rebirth and washing away one's sins. Oh, washing one's sins away. Water is also associated with emotions, and a summer rain can represent the release of long-held emotions that allow for a purification and inner healing. That's nice. Summer rain can represent the release of long-held emotions that allows for a purification and inner healing. There is also a renewal aspect of rain. The old saying, April showers bring May flowers, means that what follows the rain is a time of renewal and blossoming. Blessings, you can say. I can say that. Blossoming. The sacred landscape wants you to know it's difficult for new, vibrant energy to enter your life if it is clogged with old and outdated energy. Cleanse and purify your body and your physical space. This is a great time for a detox, clutter clearing, cleansing and space clearing. Release outdated energy to invite fresh, clear energy into your life. I feel that's what the feminine's doing here, because she's like working on her life. So clearing out the clutter, the old stagnant energy, and while she's focusing on this, so this is a great time for a detox, clutter clearing, cleansing and space clearing. Release outdated energy to invite fresh, clear energy into your life. Eat lightly, don't take things personally. Release resentment, guilt and blame. Purify yourself, thought, word and deed. Decluttering is a modern day alchemy. If you don't love it or use it, let it go. This card can also represent abundance, as flowing water is a metaphor for prosperity, and summer is a time for expansion. Okay then. It's like get busy. Well, not necessarily get busy. Do it in your own time, at your own leisure, but get on with purifying your life. Well, look at the bottom of the deck. Flexibility. Still took me to that like elastic band. Rubber band, elastic band. Electric band was coming through, an electric band. But Electric Dreams, the song. Living in electric dreams. Okay, something about the dream state here. Flexibility. Baboo in wind. The symbolism of baboo. Does he bamboo? What did I call it? Baboo. Ooby doo. I wanna be like you. I wanna walk like you, talk like you. I don't even think that's the character. Okay. I'm taken to another. Can't think of the name. Like a cartoon. Anyway, bamboo in wind. The symbolism of bamboo runs deep. Whereas many larger, seemingly stronger trees will break in high winds, bamboo simply bends and sways. Its flexibility allows it to survive and even thrive, while other species suffer. Even during a hard winter, when its branches are laden with snow, bamboo doesn't break. It snaps back when the snow melts in the spring. It also has a strong root system so that even during great storms it survives. Additionally, it is often a symbol of abundance because of its rapid growth. Its upward, verdant, constant growth is used as a metaphor for the fulfilling rise of prosperity. The sacred landscape wants you to know the meaning of this card is rich and varied. It cautions you to be flexible in your life, be willing to bend and yield. There are times to stand strong, but there are also times to go around a situation rather than face it head on. I feel this is more for the masculine's energy because I felt like he's trying to like sneak away. Okay, he's trying to get away. This card suggests being amendable to change. It is also a fantastic card for abundance and prosperity, and it suggests that if you are flexible, prosperity can and will come your way in all areas. Additionally, it suggests that a time of rapid growth is ahead. Don't resist it. The time is right for this surge of spiritual growth to occur. The time is right. Come on down. That's the price is right, but the time is right. Come on down. They call your name out. You have to come out of the audience. Got to play the game then. Oracle of the Fairies. I was in meditation and I saw so many fairies. A bit like this energy here. It was like the whole sky, well, the whole area, all I could see was just these white specks everywhere. And it was like, wow, there's like a whole scene of fairies. So let's have a look. Because that's what drew me to these cards, was remembering that vision. Okay, calm down. Oh, become a bit congested, but all the fairies are around. I feel the energy of them like being the audience, and they're excited. The fairies are excited. I'm so excited, and they just can't hide it. Celebration. Get ready to let your hair down and celebrate. It's time to go out and dance and play. An invitation could be on the way. Road rod. What's road rod? Hold on, let me just catch up. You are my fire. It is what we heard when you asked what the destiny is. Can't make it up. We were in canoes and both had a fishing rod. Fishing rod? I'm going to take that. But we've got a fishing road. I didn't want to paddle with the road. There's no mistake, Cynthia, rod. Because it was baited. I did though. We made it safe. Last night's dream, world journey. Road, rod. Okay, that's what you were laughing at. I get it now. I get it. Okay. Oh look. These just slid off. I get it now. And that's exactly what it is. This masculine gets it. Because it felt like you too deserve, like both of you deserve, abundance, it spoke about, prosperity, needing to be flexible, celebration. I told you the fairies are like really excited. Abundance. Ask for help. These are the cards as well. Divination. An invitation to a special occasion could be on the way, so it's time to put on your dancing shoes or be ready to kick off your shoes and dance in bare feet in nature. Have you been working too hard recently? Perhaps you've just forgotten what it's like to have fun. It's so easy to get wrapped up in work and in the more mechanical and mundane activities of daily life, which means we often forget to prioritise essential fun time. I feel that's what this masculine's coming in, to kind of sweep you off your feet, give you some fun, a helping hand, take off the load, take off his clothes. That's just what comes through. Okay. Some healing time, some time out. This card reminds you that it's time to celebrate, whether you go out or stay in. Perhaps you could invite some good friends around and host your own fairy themed party, or even a fairy ball. Okay, Jasper's got his sticky bow tie on ready. Even when times are challenging, there's always something to celebrate. You don't need an official reason. Just being alive is a more than worthy cause for a celebration. Dance, rejoice, and celebrate life in all its magical glory. When it said here about just being alive is more than worthy cause for a celebration, I feel like you both got through this. And it's like now you can be together. You're still alive. We got through it. Do you have a birthday soon? Or is there a special anniversary coming up that may have slipped your mind? Always make sure you keep a diary to mark down special occasions so you never have to miss a thing. And have your party clothes ready just in case you receive an unexpected invitation. It's good to be spontaneous, as that's where there's always an extra sprinkling of fairy dust and magic. Now, yesterday I felt there was fairy dust in the card. I made mention of it. Fairies are excellent at celebrating. They find the fun even in little things and need no excuse for a party. The energy of celebration is around you right now. Celebrate good times. Come on. The Enchanted Map. It's like, what do you want to do first? Okay, let's see where you are on this enchanted map. I've got a couple of cards. Commitment. Oh, this is beautiful. What do you want to do first? Commit. 36. A true commitment is a responsibility of the heart, mind, body and soul. This is a good time to make one. Partnerships formed at this time are harmonious and powerful. The commitment card also indicates the natural evolution of a relationship from its inception to a literal or metaphorical marriage. I felt the energy of the proposal. Okay. At the very least, there is a promise of fulfillment in some form. However, you must be conscious of what you're committing to. Be clear about the nature of your commitment and your responsibility to it. Others are more willing to enter into partnerships at this time. Remember that your partnership with spirit and the highest version of your own self will engage the higher self in another. Well, that's beautiful, isn't it? The highest version of yourself will engage with the highest version of another. Magical map shifter. Making things happen. 52. Spirit orchestrates everyone's destiny. When the magical map shifter card arrives, it comes with a mission to make you aware of the people who come into your life to impact your personal growth. It's like he gets it now. Perhaps you may meet a soulmate whose presence invites you to be the best you that you can be, or someone who leads you out of difficulty and into a place of safety or success. Pay attention to those individuals who cross your path today and cause you to reflect on your journey. Be awake and aware, and you'll recognise them for the important change agents they are. Your whole perspective about who you are and why you're here will shift. The magical map shifter always initiates you into a better version of yourself. I just want to say that's fucking fantastic, isn't it? It is good to hear. Lent, anatomy of the human spirit. To our male co-worker. He gladly brought it home, suggested, oh, low power mode. He gladly brought it home, suggested he take all the time with it he desired. Okay. Oh, you Lent? For one, it took me to like Easter time and Lent. It took me a while, Cynthia, to put your message together then. You lent this co-worker, okay, a book, Anatomy of the Human Spirit. Okay. It's taken me a while to catch on today. Let's see what the unicorns would like to say. Magical unicorns. Magical unicorns. The song that's coming through is Oasis. You gotta roll with it, you gotta take your time, you gotta say what you say, don't let anybody get in your way, 'cause it's all too much for me to take. Is that what the words are? Practice. The best way to be good at a skill is to practice, practice, practice until you get it right. I don't know about you guys, but I am definitely like ramped up studying Abraham Hicks at the moment, and like practicing my alignment with the law of attraction, practicing it. Yeah. Every time you listen, it just has greater understanding, so it's like you never stop learning. So do you want to know why some people are really good at sports, music or art? They practice these skills a lot. This card is a sign that you need to practice a skill that's important to you so that you can be really good at it. As you practice, some days you'll feel stronger than others, yet you'll notice that your skills improve the more you use them. So have patience with yourself and your teachers. It may take time for you to learn how to do something in the best way. Practice really is the best way to improve your skills. As you practice, you'll learn new ways and methods. You'll also enjoy yourself more as you get better and better at your new skills. So whether your dream is to paint, write, dance, sing, or do crafts, practice is one way to make your dreams come true. Just thrown that to the floor. But this is exactly what she's working on her craft. Where did it go? What the Divine Feminine's doing. Like she's been practicing. I just want to say practicing being like being good. Doing good things, knowing that you are good for our world. Okay, so practice. All right. Practice and then like brush up on those skills. Should we get another card from there? Yeah, we can do. And then we should finish with a Rumi message. Pets. You love and understand animals. They seem to love and understand me. Pets. Animals love you. They know that you understand their special voice and that you respect them and their needs. Your pets especially love you, and they really appreciate it when you give them extra time and attention. This card is a message from all animals and your own pets to let you know how much they appreciate you. So that could be, like I said, when Jasper came upstairs, it was like, was you feeling lonely? Let me rephrase that. Was you wanting like some love, some comfort? This card, I feel they're sent to let you know that you are loved and that you're so comforting. Okay. Your pets especially love you and they really appreciate it when you give them extra time and attention. We'll reread this part. This card is a message from all animals and your own pets to let you know how much they appreciate you. Spend more time with animals as they help you feel a sense of love that's safe and sweet. Animals also help you play and have fun. So take your dog or a neighbour's for a long walk, pet a kitten, feed some wild birds, or brush your little animal friend. And be sure to give your pet fresh water and food every day. This card also suggests that you work with animals, either at school or as a career. You'd be very happy and good at any work involving studying or helping animals. This card can also be a message from pets who have passed on. They want you to know that they're happy in heaven and that they still love you very much. Tune in to feel the love from those pets right now and know that you'll love each other forever. I actually feel like your counterpart's sending messages like through the animals just to let you know that you're loved and comforted and that you'll be loved forever. That's nice, isn't it? Very nice. Let's go to the Rumi message. The deck's in reverse, but the box wasn't. And on the bottom is you who show the way in reverse. And just coincidentally, there is no coincidences. God incidences. I said I had 33% on my battery, and that's card number 33. And that's Christ consciousness, that number. Okay, right, let's shuffle these cards. Should we put them up the right way? Put them up the right way. That you who show the way is still on the bottom of the deck. It's not anymore because I've put it into the mix. So there's the energy of the Divine Feminine here, like showing others the way. But the message really is that but you too, Divine Masculine, also are able to show others the way as well. Also, you too, both of you. Be nice if you both could show each other the way. Oh, you could show each other the way, or others, after you've shown each other the way. Okay. Let's finish with this Rumi message. I've got the card, thank you. From nothing to everything. Card number 16. The Divine Mother Manifest, number 15. And number 16. From nothing to everything. Oh, my friend, if you are longing to be written on, become a blank page. Rumi. Have you been shedding your skins, your layers, your certainties? Gone are fixed identities and definite opinions. Keep casting those shackles aside, even if you fear you are releasing too much, and then perhaps you shall cease to exist. You shall only cease to exist as you have known yourself to be thus far. Another emanation of you awaits, blazing angel, something more beautiful and true. Yet here you are, at the pruning stage. It's a little bit funny. It's like she's doing the gardening, but pruning, I suppose it took me to. I don't know, he's got a flower in his hand. But here you are, at the pruning stage, like a gardener for the soul. Shall the garden spring back to life, or will the enthusiastic denuding process be rather too much and unintentionally kill off the garden altogether? Fear not, your soul is made of hardy stuff. It can handle a lot of culling and will shine even brighter for it. There is a greater story to be impressed upon your essence than the one you are currently dreaming up. Though you are brilliant, no doubt about it, my angel of love, there is one who is even more so. The imagination of this great writer is beyond our comprehension. The stories that pour forth from that cosmic poet in every moment are so rich, they inspire the creation of art and music. One such story is especially created for you. Yes, you. With a starring role and all the best supporting cast. You shall gasp in wonder, awe, glee, and delight when you hear it. It is a great romance, a great adventure, with an ending truly spectacular and divine. Would you wish to hear it? Become attentive now. Put your own tales aside, as dramatic as they may seem right now, and prepare to be entranced by the greater storyteller, the living poet of love, as you are entranced in a tale of your unfolding divine destiny. There are moments on the path of love that seem to focus on letting go of identities, of knowledge and certainty, of opinion and even attempts at control. We may feel as though we are being stripped back to our core, and even then perhaps further still. We may wonder if we can bear it. What shall, if at all, remain intact through these rigours? We may feel challenged every time we attempt to become something great, as though we are blocked by circumstances beyond our control. Again and again, it is as though a greater hand smacks our wrist the moment we try to take hold of something firmly, someone, anything that brings us certainty or inner stability. Such are the rigours at an advanced stage on the path. We meet this challenge when our soul is ready for it. Why must it be thus? This is a sage question indeed. When we are asked to dispense with our story, the interpretations we have given our life experiences over the years, we may not hear the request at first. We may vaguely note it, but not recognise the great divine source asking this of us, and so we do not give such an inclination due accord. We may persist with spinning our own tales instead, Oh, our mind may fancy itself to be a great wrangler of the word, impressed with its own judgments and declarations, yet in the light of comparison with the divine tale for our soul, all our fancies shall pass away, revealed as so very frail, like clouds dissipating in the sky. Perhaps we are graced with the realization there is so much more. Or perhaps we still don't get the hint and move into struggle as we try to enact what we think our story should be. We may hit obstacle after obstacle and create even more terror in our storytelling, that life is such pain, a struggle, that success may not be for us, that we are forgotten and unheard. Yet we could equally choose to wonder if obstacle after obstacle, closed door after closed door, is just a prompt to look for the open window to climb through. And if so, instead of seeking to impose our small story upon the great truth, we can live the truth of our divine destiny. Then something magical happens. We participate through presence along with the unfolding story of our soul journey. We open up to whatever is asked of us, presented to us, happening through us, as we choose each day to come alive as much as we can. Then, as if by magic, there is something else that occurs. That would be grace. Real, rich, dripping with goodness and substance, grace. This is the sacred blessing that enables us to pay attention to opening doors rather than closing ones. The divine assistance that lets us know our life is proceeding according to a greater intelligence and plan. Once we stop thinking quite so much and live day to day, we will be blessed with the realization that our individual life story is so much more extraordinary and perfect than anything we could have summoned, even with our wildest imagination. This oracle comes with guidance for you. You are being asked to let go, to receive, to become empty, to be filled. This may mean letting go of attachment to a lover so you can receive genuine love. It may be of no longer holding onto a fantasy of your dream job, but of being guided into your most soulful and successful vocation. It may mean letting go of wishes for your body or health to be other than it is, so you can simply get on with living each day, taking steps into wellness without thinking beyond one day at a time. It is the divine paradox that when we are asked to surrender a story or fantasy, it is because reality is knocking at our door more often than not with the delivery of what we have been fantasizing about, but in the best way for us. The human experience of this paradox is that you may feel you are giving up hope, that your fantasy is dying. It may be very painful and bring you much grief, but all that is dying is your attachment and opinion about how it must be. This needs But all that is dying is your attachment and opinion about how it must be. This needs to happen so you can stop dreaming and start living it. This is what is happening for you now. Do not fear any part of your process. Embrace it without expectation, with trust in your heart that the divine is simply guiding you from fantasy into fulfillment. Okay, the sacred honouring ritual. I'm extremely excited. My legs are like going underneath the table. Okay, yeah. An excited little child. Okay, place your hands in prayer and bow your head. Say aloud, I choose to trust in the great genius unfolding in my life. I give thanks for the blessings of grace now flowing into my heart. I have no need to know. I trust in the perfection of my being unfolding with innate intelligence and wisdom. Rumi, who loves me unconditionally, holds me in his protection, and I accept my destiny with a peaceful and trusting heart. Please help me to surrender the stories, attachments, fantasies and fears that have held me back from living my heart's desires fully. I now choose unconditional trust in the loving genius of life to lead me into my fulfilled destiny now. So be it. You have completed your sacred honouring ritual. That was a good reading. That was a good collective reading. Okay. Is that Lana? Lana, I can't remember what your name was now. Okay. Hi, Lucy. Hi. I'm sure. Cookie. Right, I'm going to get off. And, oh, that's that. That was a nice cup of coffee. It wasn't even coffee, Lucy, it was hot chocolate. Yeah, I know, but it was nice. Okay, guys, I will catch up with you soon. So until then, take care, much love. Bye for now.